What's up, everybody? It's your guy Khan here, and today we're going to be playing some Batman The Enemy Within. This is the Telltale series Season 2, so if you have not seen Season 1, feel free to go check that out on my channel. And for those of you who have watched my previous videos, you might be noticing a different change. I've added a face cam, and pretty excited about it. I love it. I set it up. We've got a little overlay going. If you like it, if it's something new that you like, please let me know down in the comments because I want to hear about it. I'm really excited about it, and it's kind of a temporary solution right now. So if you see changes in the future, it's going to be because I'm trying a different camera. But right now, this quality is great, and I'm very happy with it. So let me know what you guys think. So this is The Enemy Within. This is the second season to the first Batman game that we've already played through. I did that complete series, and I'm looking forward to this a lot. This is their current game that they're releasing right now. So we have episodes 1 through 4 out right now, and that's what I'm going to be going through, and we'll be doing episode 5 as soon as it does come out. So let's go ahead and get started on this, not waste any time here. I am going to be splitting this video, probably the first one, into multiple parts, just because the first episode is always the longest, probably around 2 hours. And we'll see how it goes with the series, if I can continue to split each episode into 2 parts or try to do the entire thing. So this is the Enigma. And it says, one of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. Okay, so the Enigma, that's the Riddler. I mean, you can tell by the picture. So let's go ahead and get started here. Bat tech color. Oh, I want blue. That's what I did last time. I've already imported my saves over from the last game too. So it's just going to continue the story from the previous choices we made. So I'm excited. I love this. This is awesome. This is awesome.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth.
Yeah,
My
dirty
father,
money.
Thomas Wayne was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe.
Who's the
After
Joker,
a
by the
bloody
way.
battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
I wonder who this guy is, right? One thing I want to say, if you guys notice like a zooming in and out or focusing on my camera, it's at auto-focusing. Seems to happen a lot, so
Mori,
part of it.
import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
Never forget.
I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Well, they've changed up the graphics a bit.
Masks are hard to
That's
maintain.
noticeable. I like
If
it.
there are
It's
cracks in
different.
Mori's,
For sure different.
we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor.
He's got super
I
contacts,
need
really.
to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
That's awesome.
Standing by for support. Look
Imagine-
for something with a microphone.
Imagine one day when the
The
technology
Mac
gets to
computer
that
can
point.
intercept his communications.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Y'all see this fly? There's a fly. Here. I'm gonna keep looking.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation.
Okay, let's listen to that then.
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
I saw a security camera in
Encrypting
the
your
corner too,
signal.
but that was probably the same
Last thing
thing.
we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Get a couple of those drinks
Try
down.
to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
I see
I
he's still
figured you
missing
went
his
to
ear.
fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Ah,
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
and Riddler's goon. Yep.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates
I don't know
me?
why I
Stay
asked her to
close
come
and
with
keep
me.
your
What?
head down.
I don't know who this woman
Excuse me?
is. Were you just gonna come up and
Bullets are about to fly.
just?
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
That's true. Whoa.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Who is this woman? She just shows up,
Al,
acting like we know each other.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Get out of here.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Run now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that?
I have
I
no
had a different
idea.
impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
I'm not Batman. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
So is she just a random?
Commissioner
Casino
Gordon on the
goer?
line. Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Do we have an updated suit this time?
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
If you guys haven't noticed yet, I love Batman. Everything about Batman. Every game.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive.
Whoa.
You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
Bat drone fully functional.
About to cut this man's fingers off.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mindbender.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to...
Riddler's taking
Hostages, yeah.
hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me.
Death
Some
chamber.
kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
That much harder to count your blood money. But
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
What's in the booth though?
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
what the?
You didn't see anything.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
And I do.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Let's go tear gas.
Need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Tear gas is
Sounds
fun.
like a plan.
Oh no!
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Just a
I'll
pinky
clear
though.
the path. Wait for my signal. Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Never had this before. Okay. Okay, sorry. I've never had two choices like that in combat, and then I guess it wanted me to right click. I was waiting for the time for it to tell me to, so go E again. Okay, we got it. We're good. Hair off.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
We don't need to do that. Let's go that one. Both? Yeah, so the combat's definitely different.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
Break it open.
With pleasure.
With a wrench. shotgun. That's more fun.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
There goes another finger. Oh,
I'm
Lord.
not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This
You
is
don't know
my
me.
city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both at the same time. But no cause to hold back now.
Oh,
You
push something.
surprised me a little with
Gordon,
how quickly
now.
you were... Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
I love how he sits there for a minute with the hook on my neck.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day. Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Whoa.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Right there. Oh, he's quick.
Broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Body slam. I love that I have more options now. It's
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
alright, guys. I don't do so great with puzzles, so riddles. Let's do Q. Oh. Okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. I promise. We'll get this. So I have to hit all of those buttons.
Enough of this!
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Here we go. What was this puzzle? It was like taser bullets. That's awesome.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Okay. Those new members of the team, or? Let's see what we got here.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
The back computer can do anything.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
He's got a bit of an
This is
attitude.
Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Let's just be nice.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side.
No attitude there. I mean, Batman,
the only
he's
real
just
problem with
he's
your
a lone wolf all the
is
time.
who you're
So
working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, We got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Okay.
I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him?
No idea.
We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
A little bit.
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos.
I think it's unavoidable.
The energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Why is that?
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I mean, I
I'll
don't
be
know
in
what
touch.
I don't know what she was getting at there.
Agent.
Like,
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
just get out of here. I feel like some things Batman needs to keep to himself. There's just he doesn't need to share everything, or they'll be interfering with his investigations. So, sorry, lady.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Yes.
I need something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Nothing like some smooth jazz. Lady Arkham from previous series.
Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Now, I carried my decisions over from the first game, and we took off our mask for Vicky to save Alfred. And so if she's still alive, which that hints says something, that could be an issue at some point. So our buddy Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the Children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. So, good friend. Harvey Dent, one of the promising mayoral candidate, and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham after he was attacked by the Children of Arkham. He became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. So, that's weird though, because in the first season we never actually had a moment where he became Two-Face. So, I mean, you saw when they burnt up his arm. If you haven't seen that, go check out the videos, but he did. Selena Kyle, Catwoman. Selena Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the Children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Yeah, I'm sure that's all you enjoyed, right? I imagine she's going to show back up. She's going to come back. What is our actual objective right now with this floating arm over here? What is that? Go check out this side. That's not where the main story is going to be. I'm an explorer. I like to look at every little crevice and every little thing I can.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do: hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. This batsuit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Okay, my camera just messed up. My bad. Let me get that fixed real quick. Okay, so we're good now. Sorry about that. So my camera, sometimes it freezes up. It's, like I said, temporary solution. So I think I've got it fixed so it won't happen again, but I do apologize about that. Alright, so this batsuit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me to never let my guard down in battle. So this was our old suit here. Grapple Gun. Allows me essential freedom of movement around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. Batarangs, yeah. A few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen, heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. So that was one thing I always thought was funny about Batman, was every other game and movie he could throw one of these batarangs at somebody and it would just bounce off and knock them out. You know, these are extremely sharp and they just bounce off a person and knock them on their butts. I didn't get that. So it's cool to see in this game and in Telltale's universe they actually make them like stab into people, which sounds morbid, but it's an attention to detail that I like. Smoke grenades create a smoke screen that confuse enemies and allow me to hide, striking from the shadows. Gotcha. These are those shockers. This device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsubtle, but is guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. Gotcha. Gotcha. Was this the old Batsuit and the new Batsuit? I guess so.
The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
My suit always takes a lot of damage.
Everything you put it through.
Okay, that's the same thing. Same comment. That's cool. Anything else? Nope. Oh, that's all the stuff we looked at. We're gonna go back over here.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
It's like PTSD now.
Alfred. No, don't you worry about me.
You're safe, bud.
I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Odd, that's odd. Computer screen like kind of froze up and everything back, so technical difficulties. So edit this out too, motherfucker. We're back at the feed. This is the good old back computer here. Lots of stuff. Oh, this is it Montoya? Yeah, she was the police from the last one. He's looking out for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share, right? So who is this guy? Let's see. I don't know. We got lots of stuff here. Eamon Avesta. It was a special agent, Eamon Avesta, who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage to further dealings with the agency. Okay, and then there's this guy, Maury. There are two sides of Roomy Maury, the face he shows to the public and the person he really are. I'm not reading that wrong, right? Is that a typo? The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Maury wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. War profiteer and murderer. So basically he's another kind of like thug. Just one of those, just a good old Gotham criminal, you know. Riddler. Riddler is an old name in Gotham, one we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency. The Riddler's modus operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddles. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius-level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. He's kind of just an asshole, to be honest. So the agency. So they're like a federal organization. One of the nation's most clandestine. You know, I thought my vocabulary was good, but jeez. Clandestine national security organizations. The agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is that the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Okay, so they're like a big federal government. Brennan Blake. Okay, so he's just special agent. Good Waller here with her attitude. Okay, I think we're good here. Martha and Thomas, yep. Okay, we know about these other guys. Like I said, I like to look at everything. So I apologize if that's an issue.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask
Little
me,
bit.
he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
That flies back.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
I think they're on our
About
side
losing
right
our
now.
Unpaid
Just...
and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Because as of right now, I don't view them as an issue. I feel like they will be at some point, but Gotham Feed, it's like the newspaper, like, yeah, that was in the last game. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm confused about this box. This box has some tricks.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Kind of scared to open it, though. Whoa.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Storm?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Like a hurricane?
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Yeah, hurricane. One-eyed Jack. I have a needle and I guess hurricane. That's what I thought of first.
I have a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question.
That's true.
If that is indeed the key.
One-eyed Jack. That's making me think of Joker.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed Jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
I guess blind justice?
Justice.
It's gonna be the needle, isn't it?
Released to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
So it's something else.
I have a needle then.
The
Okay.
eye of a needle.
But how
The
does
last
that
thing.
relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Find something to use the disc with. Oh, these are those movie tickets. His parents.
Never forget.
I don't know. So some kind of needle. Other stuff.
Needle.
Put the disc on it.
A record needle.
got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself, unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Weird.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Oh wow, so we can go back to the computer anytime. That's neat.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's.
That was the decision I made in the last game.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
I guess they're on good terms now. Because she was the one that had part in Bruce's, like, being kicked off the board in the first game.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
It's pretty neat.
Huh. Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
What? Oh, that must be his daughter. It's his daughter.
Hi, Dad.
Huh, Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
That's pretty cool.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up?
Why it's killing me?
Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
My ear?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Well, I wonder if she's going to be let in on the
careful.
Batman thing.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but... You know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Pretty cool.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If
Well,
you're
she might
willing
need
to
to
pull
know.
her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
I think she'd be good
She's
for
anything
it.
like you.
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
I feel like I'm just telling
Great.
everybody.
We'll start thinking
I'm
about how we
Batman.
can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home.
They don't know Bruce yet.
Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long. This
That's my
office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
She gave
Is
that
this
file
you?
directly to Batman, so if she sees Bruce with it,
Yeah.
that could be a
How old?
big giveaway.
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot
If
of
I could still answer the phone. No?
I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
Right.
Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame
Gonna
makes
whip
you an
out
easy
that same
target.
question, right?
I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
I wouldn't
From
call
the
it
sound
friends,
of it,
but
you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story.
Dawn to
John
me.
was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
So I feel like, you know, she's such a fan of Batman, but not so much Bruce Wayne. Like, it's not that hard to put that together. I feel like I should answer Lucius now.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that.
What?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
What?
Really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius! Lucius! No!
Whoa. Lucius. No, no, no.
One killed
Oh my
and
God.
14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Terrible.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning.
I should have answered his phone call.
I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
Right, now how much is it going to affect
how
her?
devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Oh, please don't.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
I need to talk to her about it.
It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
God, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
You don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
I did, but we didn't
I'm
know.
begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I
truthful.
need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Your relationship with Tiffany has changed. What did I do?
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Oh my God, guys! Do I be honest with her now? Do we let her into the group like we said, or?
So sorry, really. It's such a shame.
Is that John Doe?
Went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but just...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on,
She
man,
hates
she's been
me
through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
He's so weird.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Right.
It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
I never agreed to a favor.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
A vital link in our chain has left us. Matthew tells us...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Criminal ring?
Maybe you will meet them for me, won't
Yeah.
you?
Let's meet him.
Please?
That's fun.
I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and
Let's
where.
just roll with it.
I was
right
so
now.
hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited.
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work.
Hear his voice like
Calls
getting louder.
himself
He's gonna
the
cause a scene.
Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I shouldn't be surprised.
If I were you, I'd stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship.
So is this like
I
Joker
want that for
before
us, Bruce.
he's the Joker?
I really do. Yeah, I really don't
Or is this
know
all a
much.
game?
I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you.
Again, we're
See
gonna
if I
roll
can't
with
find
it.
out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
We had one conversation.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until
Who
next
was the
time.
tracker? I'm tired of playing too safe.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Okay. All right, guys. So I think that's going to be a good stopping point for this first episode. So this is part 1 of episode 1, and be sure to please stick around and see part 2 of this episode. I'll have it up pretty soon after this one. So yeah, guys, if you like what you saw, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up. And if you have any constructive criticism for me or feedback or anything you want to see me do to improve, please drop that down in the comments. I love reading your guys' messages and responding to them. So if you have any comment at all, go ahead and drop it down there for me. I do appreciate it. And stick around. We'll have the second episode of this out, or second part of this out very soon. And as always, guys, my name is Connor, and I'll catch you in the video.